Guys, welcome to this webinar on Shift and Simplify. Okay, I think a year ago, around May of last year, we launched this feature, uh, you know, uh, called Shift and Simplify. That is the change of broker feature. And since then we have seen a lot of activities on this side, and I thought, we as a company thought that this is a great time to bring this feature back, to allow all of our partners like you to help them understand what are the opportunities behind it, what are the how people have been performing, how people have been using this feature for their benefit and everything. So without further ado, I think let's just get cracking. Uh, the thing is that what is the biggest problem that we as a mutual fund distributor face in our day-to-day business? The problem is orphaned AUM. See, what happens typically is we go for looking for partners, we go looking for clients, we have our existing clients, we scout existing clients, we scout potential clients, and we understand through their portfolio review that they have a lot of unattended uh, unattended AUM lying around. Okay, so orphaned AUM, that is, investors often purchase mutual fund directly to different financial entities. You have banks, you have other brokers who are not so good at servicing, and these investments often lack proper guidance and servicing. This is a very important thing. People are not getting the services for which they are for which they have paid or for which they have actually invested their money in.
Admin, please mute everyone.
Yes, guys, please mute. Uh, okay, I think that should do it. Okay, so often what happens is these investments often lack proper guidance and support. They often lack proper servicing. There are rarely any portfolio reviews, no rebalancing, no long-term strategy. I mean, that AUM is just lying around. That AUM is just, it's sitting there. Sometimes it's growing, sometimes it's falling down, given the market conditions. Obviously, sometimes it can be now falling down. And what is happening is that it is just not getting the right amount of service for which the uh, the client wanted to invest their money in the first place. Okay. Another thing that we have noticed is that sometimes clients are not even aware that their investments are lying unattended. That's also one of the biggest problems, right? They walk into a bank, they walk in. I mean, banks are some of the best places where they just get dragged on, made to sit, offered a tea, and like sir, आप म्यूचुअल फंड कर लीजिए, आप इसमें इन्वेस्ट कर लीजिए, आप उसमें इन्वेस्ट कर लीजिए. And it's just that because as a client, and we see now with all the investments, sorry, with all the advancements in the banking and the BFSI sector, right? We clients typically do not engage with banks, and that money just keeps lying around. They don't know that investments are there, theirs are lying unattended. And obviously, if all these things are there, right, what is the root cause? Is that, so what is the root solution? Is that they want better advisory and proactive services, right? And this is where you, as a mutual fund distributor, as a partner, as their financial partner, come into the picture. Okay. So what is the answer? The answer is very simple. Shift and simplify. The change of broker feature. Okay, you at your AssetPlus dashboard, AssetPlus app, have the change of broker feature available at you. And what does this COV feature helps you to do? Number one, it helps you move your client's existing external and unattended mutual fund investments under your ARN. Okay, that's the first thing. You move their AUM, unattended AUM. I am repeating this again and again. The problem is servicing, and I know that the reason you guys all have joined in is that you all are very good at servicing. And this is the opportunity for you, that move your clients' existing external and unattended mutual fund investments under your ARN. Take over servicing and provide better financial guidance. People want better servicing. People want better guidance. You guys are very good at that. I don't even have to go there. Okay. The point is, we are not leveraging the opportunity. Then obviously they are getting they are getting the benefit. What is it the benefit for you? The benefit is simply it is increasing in your AUM without fresh investments. They have already made the investments. They know the reason that they invested in at that particular point of time. You just need to pitch in, come in, and say, boss, I know you have an external AUM. I understand that it's not being attended well. I know it needs servicing. Come on, let me help you with that. And once it gets moved to your ARN, it increases your AUM without fresh investments. And the best part, right? We are into the business of mutual fund distribution, but we all know it's less of distribution, it's more of relationship building, right? Distribution is just the technical aspect of it. Okay. But it's the strengthening of long-term client relationships and future investment flows. We all know that once a client comes to you and you give them the right service, they are not going anywhere. They want you to be the one-stop solution, and you are the one-stop solution for all these things. And this is the case that what you do is it helps you strengthen long-term client relationships and future investment flows. Now the big thing, the big reveal. How big is the opportunity? And see the data that you've got. Okay, this is for last 11 months. The February data is yet to come in, but in the last 11 months, over 275 crore rupees in AUM has been transferred via COD. It's such a big number. It's 275 crores. And you know how highest individual AUM transfer? It's over 25 crores. That means that they are doing something right. They are going and they're asking their partner, they are asking their clients that, do you need better servicing? I'm here for you. They are giving them that emotional support. They are giving them that servicing support. They're building that strong relationship which is needed to build, to shift these numbers. December and January alone brought over 37 crores. And the best part, and we wanted to grow even more, is that over 500 partners till date have used the feature COB till date. And we want all of you to use it even more. And that is the reason we are doing this webinar today with all of you guys. And every month, more and more our assets are on the move. The question is, are you getting the share? And that is the big question here. Okay. So you may ask, sir, kya kiya un logon ne? Okay. What strategies work for you? The first and foremost, identify and target the right clients. Simple. I think when I was speaking the other day with in a partner meet, this point, I was explaining this point, and I got remembered this a nice ad by Tata Sky. In this, they uh, in this ad, the tagline was "पूछने में क्या जाता है," and that is the case. Identify the right clients and just ask. The worst that they can do is say no. They don't want to move. That's okay, fair enough. But if you ask and you give them the service, and I'm pretty sure that once you ask your existing clients that, sir, I understand that you have some external AUM lying unattended. I think with my help, it can grow better. It has the ability, it has the potential to grow better. I am pretty sure people will not say no to it. So identifying and targeting the right audience is important. So existing for potential, it's also the case that when a potential client comes to you and you do their portfolio review, you will find out that okay, there's some opportunity there. Maybe you bide your time. Maybe not ask them at that particular time, but once they understand that you are there, you are the one who are important for their portfolio growth, for their financial goals achievement. I think they're pretty much sure that they will get to you. Second very important point. educate clients on the benefits of COB. See, what happens is when it comes to COB, that is change of broker. One thing that we very colloquially say, sir, आप mutual funds ना switch कर लीजिए, right? In this case, the client doesn't hear the phrase mutual fund, doesn't hear the phrase कर लीजिए. They just keep that thing in the head, switch. And in mutual fund parlance, I'll give you a small factoid that when we were launching this feature, my first, first name for this feature was switch and simplify. And I got told by my seniors that अभी ना इसको switch नहीं कहते, इसको shift करते हैं. The reason is when you say switch, it's all about selling. Okay. And when it comes to sell, then comes the the redemption के साथ पैसा अकाउंट में आएगा, अकाउंट में आने के बाद टैक्स लगेगा, a lot of different things come into picture. Maybe also, for example, if the redemption happens and the market is at the peak, you are buying the same units at a very higher price, right? So that's another thing that just sticks in people's head. So in this case, you have to tell them, you have to educate your clients that, boss, this is not switching, this is shifting. I am just taking your ARM, sorry, I'm just taking your AUM from an unattentive broker to an attentive broker like myself, and I'm going to give you a better service. It's all about servicing, and that is all we're going to talk about when we are looking at this. The third aspect which works in this favor is incentivize clients or add more value. Now, the clients will say, yeah, why should I come to you? Yes, you give me good service, but why should I come to you? I mean, the AUM is lying there, it's lying there, it's just sitting there and getting my rewards or whatever. Now you can incentivize this transfer. You can incentivize, like if you move to, move your that AUM to me, maybe, I'll help you better in terms of utilizing that money for a better financial goal. I'll help you utilize that money for that particular AUM or that particular fund to achieving this particular financial objective. Maybe if you are a different service provider, you have other different services. Maybe just club them a couple of things together. If you move your COB, maybe I'll do a better. I'll also help you. I'll also help you. In giving better services as well. Okay, so that is one aspect that you can do. And then the last point, KISS. It means keep it simple, stupid. See, when it comes to, changing the habits of our people, changing the habits of our clients, we know it's one of the most difficult things. I'll give you a small example, right? Today, all of you, a majority of you must be using the Zeptos, the Blinkits, the Instamarts, right? Our life was good previously, right? We were not going out. We were going out, buying the dhanias, buying the fresh vegetables right from the market. What did these brands do? They made it convenient. They made it simple. They made it simply extremely convenient in just tip of their hands, tip of our fingertips. Now I can still go out, but today I will just be like, I will just go on to my Instamart, I will go on to my Zepto, fill in my card, and rather fill in for the amount which is more than what I'm required for, and then get everything delivered to my place, right? What is it? I'm spending more, right? I'm spending more. But what does it show? That yes, I want servicing. It's the same funda that we are applying here, is that clients need servicing. Clients are ready to spend more. Clients want to spend more. You just need to make that entire experience very simple and seamless. And how do you do that? With COB feature, you have those pre-filled forms. Okay, we'll be seeing the operational side of it, and I mean, I have our operations team here with me who can help you understand it better in the process of how exactly uh, the COB feature works, right? So uh, you have the pre-filled forms. You have all you need to do is take a signature and courier it back us to here in Chennai. and we'll just take care of the rest of it, right? It's as simple as that. Keep it simple, stupid. It's what the message is here. And one of my favorite quotes that I typically say out to almost everyone whenever asking me, sir, kya karna chahiye? So is that it's winners don't do things differently. They just do, you know, things differently. Winners don't do different things. Sorry, winners don't do different things. They just do things differently. And this is all it is. It is all about doing things differently, taking the different approach, going out of the way and asking them that, you know what, it's your money. I'm ready to help you take it to the next level. And I'm not, I'm sure that nobody who's investing would say no to a better growth potential. So this brings me to the section of how do we actually, you know, how to actually do it. Okay. So here I would like to bring in our operations team member, Vishwanath. Vishwanath, you can unmute yourself and just help our partners understand how to go about this.
No problem. Okay.
Yes.
Hope I'm
Yes.
audible, right?
Yes. Yes. You are audible. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for the brief about the change of broker feature, which is currently in the industry. When it comes, when the operations part here is that once the partner shows the clients and get onboarded into AssetPlus, as Abhi told, there is a feature of pre-filled forms for all the schemes of the existing clients. All the schemes of the existing clients can be visible to the clients in AssetPlus dashboard through cash upload, which is actually shown in the screen. The cash upload is nothing but it is a consolidated account statement which is provided by both CAMS and KFintech. And this cash can be downloaded and imported in and can be imported into our system through two means of process. One is the cash can be downloaded with the email ID which has been registered on the folio across the RTA stamps and KFintech, and they can be directly importing the schemes which has been invested by the client against the client code. The other option is that they can download the plans from through to the email ID which is registered in the portfolio and can be uploaded in our system. There are two ways by which the task can be imported into our dashboard. Once it has been done, as we have a system where the change of broker form application can be downloaded pre-filled with the schemes which are associated with the other brokers. We have to take a printout of that. The partners need to get a signature from the client, and as Arvind said, it has to be couriered to the Chennai office, where we will be processing it with the different RTAs based on the AMCs, so that the change of broker takes place. So for the change of broker, the process, the actual tag followed by the RTA by both CAMS and KFinter is T plus 10 days from the date of submission of the forms. If the forms are in good in order to process, the change of broker is being affected in T plus 10 days. Once the change of broker has been taken place at the RTA level, so we have a feature that in our system there is application has been integrated with RTA, where each and every hour it gets refreshed, and whenever there is a change of broker has been completed by the RTAs, and the schemes which are going to be part of AssetPlus will be reflecting in the dashboard against the client code. This is through the RTA feeds. There has been integration between CAMS and KFN with AssetPlus. So we also have a off ticket where the partners can view the status of the applications. It is bifurcated into received, processed, delivered, and accepted. And it is a face-by-face manner where the partners can see where their applications are available in the off ticket. And once the off ticket has been moved to accepted, it means that the change of broker has been processed at the RTA, and the schemes of the respective client will be you will be forecasting in the dashboard. If it is not in the accepted status, or if the particular ticket is in some other status like rejected or rejected, then it means that there is some discrepancy in the documents provided for change of broker, and we will be reaching out to the RMs and partner for the remediation of the documents. And upon getting those remediated documents, we will process those change of broker applications. That is how the change of broker process is carried out from the operations point of view.
Okay, okay. So I hope yes, Rahul, we will take your questions at the end of. I think we are at right at the end of the session. Just give me a minute. So yes, I think we are at the end of the session. I think what I'll do is in this case, I will also bring in uh, our business development head, Mr. Ashish Setia, into the picture, into the mix. He would like to, speak a few points, and then maybe we can, take the questions that you all have. Over to you, Ashish.
Uh, Wonderful. So thank you, Vishwanath, and thank you, Vinay, and good evening, everyone. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आप लोग का आज का सेशन ज्वाइन करने के लिए। देखिए, जैसा कि आपको पूरा अभी अभिषेक आई एम सॉरी अभिनय ने एंड विश्वनाथ ने आपको एक्सप्लेन करा ही है पूरे सीओबी के बारे में। मैं आपको एक छोटा सा पर्सपेक्टिव देता हूँ कि क्या इसमें अभी हो रहा है एंड हाउ दिस कैन बी टेकन केयर ऑफ, राइट। देखिए, अभी आप ये देखिए, पिछले 10 से 12 साल में म्यूचुअल फंड का जो एयूएम है वो 70 लाख करोड़ के आसपास टच करने वाला है, करीब करीब 8-10 लाख करोड़ से। तो अभी आप सब लोगों ने, आई एम श्योर काफी लोगों ने एमफी का रिपोर्ट देखा होगा जो कल ही रिलीज हुआ है। इंडिया का जो ईएम करीब 10 गुना ग्रो हो गया पिछले 10-12 सालों में, करेक्ट। अब इसमें क्या हुआ है, ये जो ईएम ग्रो हुआ है इसमें काफी सारे इन्वेस्टर्स हैं जिनका पोर्टफोलियो 10 लाख का, 50 लाख का, 1 करोड़ का, 2 करोड़ का पोर्टफोलियो पड़ा हुआ है, जो पिछले कुछ सालों में बना है। अनफॉर्चुनेटली फॉर वॉट एवर रीजन वो उनका अभी पोर्टफोलियो को कोई देखभाल करने वाला नहीं है। कहने का मतलब ये है कि काफी सारे अभी पोर्टफोलियो ऐसे पड़े हुए हैं जहां पे कि करंट डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर के, जहां पे कि करंट जो इन्वेस्टर उसके पास में सर्विसिंग करने के लिए कोई इसके पास में कोई ढंग का म्यूचुअल फंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर नहीं है, राइट। तो वहां पे हम लोग ये बोल, वहां पे आई थिंक ये बहुत, वहां पे हमको ये काफी अच्छा हो सकता है ये वाला जो ऑप्शन है सीओबी आपके लिए। लेकिन हाउ एवर वन थिंग आई कैन टेल यू, सीओबी इतना, इट्स नॉट दैट इतना डायरेक्टली नहीं हो पाता है। जनरली जो प्रोसेस हमको एक फॉलो कर सकते हैं, जो हमारे काफी सारे डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर्स हैं, आपको अभिनय ने बताया भी होगा कि करीब करीब हमारे 300-400 करोड़ के आसपास का हमारे सिस्टम पे ऑलरेडी ट्रांसफर भी, ऑलरेडी सीओबी भी हो चुका है। तो इसमें जो मैंने ऑब्जर्व किया है, लोग क्या करते हैं, पहले क्लाइंट से वो कॉन्फिडेंस में लेते हैं, धीरे धीरे उनका रिक्वायरमेंट समझते हैं, उनका उनका जो इन्वेस्ट करने का उनका नजरिया तरीका वो समझते हैं, और धीरे धीरे करके मनी वो ट्रांसफर होता है। तो पहले सर्विस जाएगी, उसके बाद में वो सीओबी करके ट्रांसफर होएगा। एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है, इन जनरल वी सजेस्ट यू, आई विल स्ट्रांगली रिकमेंड यू कि यदि कोई किसी से ऑलरेडी किसी का कोई डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर है, ऑलरेडी कोई किसी का अच्छा सर्वे एडवाइस दे रहा है, तो हमको उसके पास में नहीं जाना है। मैं आपको एक चीज बताता हूँ बाय एक्सपीरियंस कि कम से कम भी 10 लाख करोड़ या कम से कम भी 10-15 लाख करोड़ का ऐसा पोर्टफोलियो पड़ा हुआ है जो कि करंटली सर्विस्ड नहीं है। आई थिंक दैट इज वन पोर्टफोलियो वी शुड मेक अ वी शुड गो आफ्टर, जहां जो करंटली अच्छे से सर्विस नहीं हो रहा है, राइट। सो दैट इज व्हाट आई वांटेड टू शेयर। अभी आप लोग अपने, जस्ट गिव मी 1 सेकंड, हाँ अभी आप लोग के क्वेश्चंस आप लोग डाल सकते हैं, यू कैन पुट योर क्वेश्चंस इन चैट बॉक्स। ओके, somebody was talking about speaking in English. Actually sir, the entire conversation was in English, so I'm just trying to I'm just finishing off summarizing it in Hindi. But anyway, in Q&A we will take all of your questions, and we'll try to answer in any language which you are comfortable in. All right. So
Okay.
one more final thing before we take on to the
Yes.
questions, as I mentioned about the EM, also in terms of number of customers, अभी म्यूचुअल फंड में 5 करोड़ कस्टमर टच कर चुके हैं, जो पिछले 10 साल में 3-4 गुना बढ़ गया है। यदि लाखों नहीं तो दसियों हजारों ऐसे कस्टमर्स हैं जिनका एक अच्छा खासा पोर्टफोलियो है, और वो उनका पोर्टफोलियो अच्छे से मैनेज नहीं हो रहा है फॉर वट एवर रीजन। That is one segment which one can look after. अभी हम लोगों ने क्या किया है, हमने एक पूरा अपना सिस्टम बनाया है जो कि आपको ये काम करने में आसानी होगी. फॉर एग्जांपल हमारा कॉमन अकाउंट स्टेटमेंट अपलोड है. देखिए, आई डोंट नो हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर अवेयर ऑफ इट. हमारा एसेट प्लस का ईएम करीब 4-4.5 हजार करोड़ के आसपास है. उससे ज्यादा ईएम हमारे अंडर में लोग मैनेज कर रहे हैं थ्रू दैट कैश अपलोड फीचर. तो करीब करीब जहां तक मुझे याद है, मैंने लास्ट चेक किया था करीब 1-2 महीने पहले, 4-5 हजार करोड़ से ज्यादा का ईएम लोग मैनेज कर रहे हैं ओवर एंड अबव व्हाट ईएम वी ऑलरेडी हैव, जस्ट यूजिंग कैश अपलोड. एक ऑब्जर्वेशन है हमारा, यदि कोई एग्जिस्टिंग कस्टमर चाहे वो डायरेक्ट प्लान में हो चाहे किसी और के साथ काम कर रहे हो, एक बार उन्होंने आपके साथ में कैश अपलोड किया तो आपको अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल जाती है उसका पोर्टफोलियो प्रॉपर रिव्यू करने की, उसका पोर्टफोलियो ट्रैक करने की. धीरे धीरे करके अगले कुछ हफ्तों में, कुछ महीनों में, वी हैव सीन दैट मनी स्टार्ट्स कमिंग इन. तो नॉर्मली क्या होता है, पहले एग्जिस्टिंग पोर्टफोलियो मैनेज करने के लिए आता है, फिर जो नया एसआईपीज है, नया इन्वेस्टमेंट है, वो आपके पास में आएगा, और धीरे धीरे करके हो सकता है कि ये जो एग्जिस्टिंग पोर्टफोलियो भी आपके पास में शिफ्ट हो जाए. तो ये बहुत अच्छा अपॉर्चुनिटी आप लोगों के लिए, अच्छी सर्विस देके और अच्छे एग्जिस्टिंग अच्छे कस्टमर्स को आपके पास में लेके आने का. और अभी तो मार्केट वैसे भी काफी वॉलेटाइल चल रहा है, तो काफी लोगों को जरूरत है सही एडवाइस की, काफी लोगों को जरूरत है जो उनका पोर्टफोलियो को सही टाइम पे सही से रिव्यू कर सके. सो माय रिक्वेस्ट ऑल ऑफ यू, प्लीज थिंक अबाउट दिस एंड ट्राई टू यूटिलाइज अपॉर्चुनिटी. हाउएवर, आई वुड ऑल्सो लाइक टू कॉशन, यदि किसी और का कस्टमर हमारे पास में आता है तो हमारा भी कस्टमर जा सकता है. तो हमको ये इंश्योर करना है, वी हैव टू इंश्योर दैट वी आर प्रोवाइडिंग गुड सर्विसेज, वी आर इन टच विद आवर कस्टमर, राइट. देखिए, मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम व्हाट वी हैव सीन इज कि व्हेन मार्केट्स आर बैड, people tend to not reach out to their customers, which is not the right strategy. Please stay in touch with their customer. अच्छा market, kharab market, sideways market, it should, please don't worry about it, because if you're not in touch with your customer, tomorrow somebody else can do the same thing with you also, right? So with this, let me hand it back to Abhinay. Abhinay, you can start, and you can let me know what questions between
Sure.
we should now take up.
Yes. I think I
Thank
think
you, Abhinay.
yes, thank you. I think before we begin these questions, I think one question that has come and I think will be beneficial for all of us is that Vishwanath, could you please help us understand the COB process again? I mean, I think the operational side, how the steps are done. I think once we clear that out, I think we can then taking the other business side questions again.
Sure, Abhinay. Yeah, sure.
You
Once
want
the
to share
client
the
has
screen, Vishwanath?
not record, not record.
Okay, fine.
So once the client has been onboarded through the partner in AssetPlus, we can generate the cash upload, which I have mentioned that it can be done in two ways. One through email, directly importing it to our dashboard, and the other method is to download the cash and upload it in our dashboard. Once the investments of other partners are reflecting in our dashboard, as I said, there is a pre-printed form can be generated through our AssetPlus portal with the schemes, with the mutual fund schemes, folio numbers already which is being printed, and we have to get it signed by the client, and we have to submit it with RTA and RTA or AMC, whichever is it has to be submitted to the AMC. In turn, it will be processed by the RTS. So it is only the once the cash upload has been done, it will be easiest way for us to generate the pre-printed form, so that it will be there won't be any miss out any miss out of the schemes of a particular agency, or so that it can be those kind of things can be easily avoided. So once the change of broker forms have been submitted to the AMC, the RTA will process it if the documents are in good in order. And once it has been done, the external investments which are earlier, it will be start reflecting in our Asset Plus Asset Plus code. So which will be Asset Plus. This is how the process. This is the entire change of broker process.
Okay. Sir, one question that has been coming up ever so often, I think multiple people have asked this, is that what about the direct AUM and people who have invested through platforms like Grow, Angel One, etc.? How do we, number one, can we bring them under the COB? And then the big question of shifting the units in the demat account. So I think Ashish, would you like to take that, or should we should not take this?
So let's start me with the direct one. देखिए sir, as far as direct is concerned, there is no option of change of broker code because there is no broker in direct plans, right? So this COB option is only applicable for regular plans, right? जो हमारा कॉमन अकाउंट्स जो हमारा कैश अपलोड फीचर है, there you can obviously, there it doesn't matter कि डायरेक्ट प्लान है या फिर रेगुलर प्लान है. So that is there. However, एक चीज और मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा, हमारे सिस्टम पे एक ऑप्शन है. यदि आपका कस्टमर अपना पोर्टफोलियो अपलोड करता है जिसके डायरेक्ट में भी है, यू कैन स्विच दैट डायरेक्ट टू रेगुलर स्कीम्स, राइट? ऑफ कोर्स क्लाइंट हैज टू कंफर्म. अभी आपको बताता हूँ, पिछले 2 साल, जब हमने करीब 1.5 साल पहले फीचर लॉन्च किया था, तो कम से कम भी कुछ 300-400 करोड़ से ज्यादा का अप्रोक्सीमेटली एवीएम ट्रांसफर हुआ है हमारा. आई एम सो सॉरी, 300-400 करोड़ हमारा इसका था, करीब करीब 100-150 करोड़ का एवीएम ट्रांसफर हुआ है, सॉरी स्विच हुआ है फ्रॉम डायरेक्ट टू रेगुलर. मैंने हमारे पार्टनर से बात करी कि यार ऐसा कैसे हुआ कि जो बंदे ने पहले डायरेक्ट में किया वो रेगुलर में चले गए. तो देन उन्होंने बोला कि यार हम तो अपने कस्टमर से टच में थे, राइट? जब कस्टमर को लगा कि यार मार्केट, उन्होंने चढ़ता फंड देके रिटर्न लगा दिया, फंड का रिटर्न नहीं आया, कल को कभी वो लोग कहीं बाहर थे, उनसे रिडेम्पशन में प्रॉब्लम आई, उनको समझ में नहीं आया क्या हो रहा है, धीरे धीरे करके वो उनके पास में शिफ्ट हो गए. इस बीच जो हमारे पार्टनर, जो हमारे डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर है, उन्होंने अपना सर्विसिंग नहीं छोड़ा. क्योंकि उन्होंने अपना सर्विसिंग नहीं छोड़ा कस्टमर के लिए, तो धीरे धीरे करके दैट मनी केम टू देम. So that is one thing which we can do right now. So that is about direct and regular. और देखिए सर, मैं आपको एक बात बताता हूँ, यदि आज मैं क्या है ना, यदि आप डेटा भी देखेंगे डायरेक्ट और रेगुलर का, तो आप भी देखेंगे जो कई बार, सी ये जैसे आपने नाम लिया ग्रो ऐप का या इस तरह का, ये लोग ऑनलाइन बहुत ज्यादा इनका ऐड आता है, ये चलता रहता है, तो कई बार बंदा ऐड देख के इनिशियल चला जाता है, करेक्ट? तो वो होएगा. बल्कि मैं तो ये बोलता हूँ, ये जो नए कस्टमर्स ग्रो डायरेक्ट प्लान में जा रहे हैं, वो आपके लिए पक रहे हैं कस्टमर, आगे जाके वो आगे जाके पक्के आपके आपके मिलने वाले हैं. और आई विल गिव यू वेरी सिंपल रैशनल एक्सप्लेनेशन व्हाई. देखिए, यदि कोई 25 साल का है, 26 साल का है, 28 साल का है, 30 साल का है, तो नॉर्मली उनकी जो सेविंग कैपेसिटी है वो लिमिटेड होती है. महीने का 5,000 लगा लिया, महीने का 2,000 लगा लिया, यह लगा लिया. धीरे धीरे करके जब उनकी इनकम बढ़ती है और जब उनका सरप्लस बढ़ता है, तो देखिए क्या होता है ना, जब बंदा अपने 30s में पहुंचता है, तब जाके उसके पास में सीरियस सरप्लस इकट्ठा होना चालू होता है. तो नॉर्मली आप देखेंगे, यदि कोई बंदा 30 साल का है, 32 साल का है, 33 साल का है, अप्रोक्सीमेटली उसके पास में उसकी 1 साल की इनकम के बराबर का पैसा इकट्ठा हो जाता है. अब वहां पे मान लीजिए उसकी इनकम है साल की 15 लाख रुपए, और उसके पास से 15 लाख रुपए इन्वेस्ट करना है. अब उसको चाहिए किसी की हेल्प, और ये हेल्प उसको ऑनलाइन नहीं मिलती है. देखिए सर, 1,000 रुपए की एसआईपी चालू करना, 2,000 रुपए की एसआईपी चालू करना, 500 रुपए लगाना, कभी कभी इधर उधर लगा देना, वो चलेगा. लेकिन जैसे ही जैसे बंदा अपनी अपनी लाइफ में मैच्योर होता जाता है, उसको रियलाइज होने लगता है कि यार मुझे इतना पैसा लगाना है, इतना पैसा मैं ऐसे नहीं लगा सकता. देखिए, 10% लोगों को हम छोड़ देते हैं, 10-20% लोग ऐसे होंगे जो कि अपना एक्सपर्टीज जो जो अपना आप करकुरा लेंगे. लेकिन मेजोरिटी ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन, and that is what data also says, even today, आफ्टर 10 years ऑफ डायरेक्ट प्लान लॉन्च होने के, 11 साल, एक्चुअली सॉरी 12 साल हो गए 11 डायरेक्ट प्लान को लॉन्च हुए, 75% के आसपास इंडिविजुअल इन्वेस्टर जो इक्विटी में लगाते हैं वो रेगुलर प्लान में लगा रहे हैं, राइट? जिसमें कि इतना सारा टाइम हो गया, इतना ज्यादा मार्केटिंग हो गया. वो यही रीजन है कि जैसे ही कस्टमर का पोर्टफोलियो बड़ा होता जाता है, जैसे मैंने से बड़ा, मेरा मतलब है 10 लाख, 25 लाख, 50 लाख, 1 करोड़, 2 करोड़. देखिए, मैं 25, 50, 100 करोड़ वाले की बात नहीं कर रहा, वो लोग करे नहीं करे, और ना तो वो इतना आसानी से आने भी नहीं वाले, और इतने ज्यादा लोग इंडिया में ऐसे है भी नहीं. लेकिन ये जो बीच का जो सेगमेंट है, जिसको 5 लाख लगाना है, 10 लाख लगाना है, 25 लाख लगाना है, 2 करोड़ रुपए लगाना है, 5 करोड़ रुपए लगाना है, ये एक बहुत बड़ा सेगमेंट है. और ये सेगमेंट को जनरली उनको बिना एडवाइस के आगे नहीं बढ़ पाएंगे. अब कई लोग बोलते हैं सर एडवाइस आरआईए में भी जा सकते हैं, बिल्कुल जा सकते हैं, लेकिन इंडिया में कुल मिला के 100 आरआई भी आप नहीं है जिनके पास में लोग जा सकते हैं, राइट? सो देयरफॉर वी शुड नॉट वरी टू मच अबाउट डायरेक्ट प्लान. जब तक हमारा सर्विसिंग अच्छा है, जब तक हमारा अपने क्लाइंट, जब तक हम लोग क्लाइंट के साथ में अच्छे से डील कर रहे हैं, वी शुड नॉट वरी टू मच अबाउट डायरेक्ट एज सच, राइट?
Yeah.
Right. I know थोड़ा लंबा हो गया, but I wanted to take that up. And DMAT वाला, okay, I can tell you DMAT वाला, and Vishwanath, please correct me if I'm wrong. So DMAT option is not possible through, यदि कोई पैसा DMAT में रखा हुआ है, तो आज के डेट में वो पॉसिबल, जहां तक मेरा अंडरस्टैंडिंग है, COB के थ्रू नहीं हो सकता. विश्वनाथ, if you would like to add something on that, please.
Yeah, so demat folios, currently all the RTAs are taking care of change of brokers. They do the change of broker. The AUM will be reflecting in our dashboard. Only one thing is that future transactions like redemptions can be placed through, can be routed through only the concerned depository. Only the further transactions in that folio is not allowed. Only the just such that the investments are there in the particular folio, it can be there in that folio. Any future financial transactions like redemptions or more purchase on those folios can't be done. Like it should be routed through that concerned DP.
Okay. Uh, Okay. The next question is when the MFD gets commission in the COB business, I think the cooling period is of 6 months, and I think after that, the AUM starts reflecting into their AR, under their ARN. Vishwanath, is this correct? Hello.
Sorry, come again, please. I'm so sorry. Can you please come again?
Yeah. So the cooling, so the MFD gets commission in the COB business. I think the cooling of period is of 6 months, and
Okay. Okay. Got it. So I think somebody asked me this question also. Let
yeah.
me just explain this. देखिए क्या होता है ना बॉस, मान लीजिए 1 जनवरी को आपने एयूएम ट्रांसफर हो गया है। वेन ऐसे हो गया है, प्रोसेस चालू हो सकता है आपका 10-15 दिन पहले हो गया हो। देखिए अभी जैसा आपने सिस्टम पूरा हमारा देखा भी होगा, आप सीओबी के जो डॉक्यूमेंट आप डाउनलोड करेंगे, उनको आप फॉर्म कस्टमर से साइन करा के हमारे पास में या फिर कैम्स कार्य में भेजेंगे। एक बार जब आपने कैम्स कार्य में भेज दिया, फिर उसको वो लोग प्रोसेस करते हैं। आई थिंक 2 हफ्ते भर या इस तरह का कुछ समय लगता है उनको प्रोसेस करने में। जैसे ही जिस दिन एटीएम ट्रांसफर हो जाएगा आपके कोड में, मान लीजिए 1 जनवरी को आपने 1 जनवरी को मान लीजिए आपने डॉक्यूमेंट भेजे कैम्स में, 15 जनवरी को मान लीजिए आपके कोड में ट्रांसफर हो गया, तो जुलाई 16 जुलाई से आपको उसकी ब्रोकरेज अक्रू होना चालू हो जाएगी। और 1 अगस्त को जब हम आपको पे आउट करेंगे, तो आपके अकाउंट में वो पैसा आना चालू हो जाएगा। तो 6 मंथ का कूलिंग पीरियड है, 7वें महीने से आपको आना चालू हो जाएगा।
Correct.
आई होप दैट आंसर्स द क्वेश्चन।
Yes. Yes. Where can we check the COB status on the AssetPlus app? Sir, you can check it onto the report section, and under the report section, business reports, I think there you can see the COB status. Is the COB feature available in the system without taking signature from the client? I don't think that should be allowed, and
No, it
because
is
yeah,
not that. So it is not that. It is purely physical documents to be shown. Currently, as of now, there is no other option for a shopping.
correct. Yes. I think this is a long question, Ashish. So the question is around GST for MFDs. If my AUM gets higher and my commission goes about 20 lakhs, should I apply for GST separately, or is the commission transferred to us by AssetPlus is already GST deducted? I mean, I don't know if
No. I
this.
think you have to apply for GST because it is GST is a direct tax.
Mhm.
So if you are crossing that threshold, you have to apply for it and you have to pay it separately.
Okay.
For details, you can reach out to us separately. We can share our process with you about the GST thing.
Okay. Can folio with dividend payout can be switched or shifted under the COB, or is there any separate process?
No,
All
there is no
regular
problem.
plans
See,
can be paid.
yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Yes,
Vishnu,
Vishal.
please go
Yeah,
ahead. Please go ahead.
yeah. See, all regular plans can be is eligible for change of broker. All
Okay.
direct schemes are eligible to change of broker through switch.
Okay. Okay.
It is at the level of folio, just so that we are clear. It is at the level of folio, right? तो यदि आपका folio shift हो रहा है, तो वो पूरा का पूरा चाहे payout हो चाहे reinvestment shift हो जाएगा।
Okay.
I've got another question. Just one second. So I
Yes.
think it has come to me. So the question is from Mr. Manish Agarwal, and let me just read out the question first. What happens in case we transfer STP funds from my external ARN to my ARN? Will I start getting commission immediately as the units are being redeemed from one fund to another on a continuous basis? Yes. See, Mr. Manish, this is a switch. STP is nothing but a switch from one fund to other fund. So your understanding is absolutely correct. Yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
Abhinay, please go ahead.
No problem. I think there are very similar questions. I think uh, direct investments. I think we have covered that. Can we shift direct mutual fund? That is also we have covered. Okay. I think Ashish, I think you like this question. What services I could provide as MFD to make client shift their funds?
Okay. So you know what? So I think जो हमारा ग्रुप में जो लोग हैं यहाँ पे who are there in the call today, they are better equipped than me to answer this question. However, let me just read out what Mr. Sujit has said. Sujit bhai is one of our senior partners. He is based out of Bombay. So Sujit bhai has written, and I'm Sujit bhai, without asking you, I'm right mentioning what you have said. In fact, okay, he's there. Sir, why don't you tell what you have said? Why don't you tell
Ek
people
minute.
what you
I'm
have
just
said?
unmuting. Yes, yes.
I think, yeah. So, this is related to services, correct? So, first and foremost thing is any investor who joins, who basically comes with like he contacts me, and what I do is I ask them, "Are you investing in mutual funds?" So he says yes. So it is not you. It is a opportunity for us. What I do is I ask them which schemes you are investing, and I get that information from him or her, and then I do a portfolio review of that of the schemes, which informs the investor that he has not investing in the right mutual fund. Okay, so I have specific process where I do that. After doing that, no, the recommendations like you stop SIP here, you continue here, you monitor SIPs here, those funds. And once I say that, no, I share my screen and explain them why we have to stop this SIP, because they invest using Grow, they invest in Angel One, and they invest in the funds which are not performing. So what happens with that after that is they stop the SIP in the Grow or Angel One, and then they continue. They start. I onboard them on Asset Plus, and then they become my customer, and then slowly they phase out, and coming, and then our my SIP book grows and my EM grows, correct? So that is the advantage for us. The one thing is portfolio review is one of the services. Second thing is whenever the market, I have started my WhatsApp community channel where I upload all the marketing material of Asset Plus which provides. I have some additional marketing material from here and there. So I put that regularly. I update them so that they don't get panic during the market is going down. I use ET Wealth paper where a lot of information is there. There were a lot of articles not to stop the SIPs and all. So I put those into my WhatsApp status and all. So they understand that Sujit is helping them, and then they call me. My portfolio is red, so I immediately attend their call. I help them that whatever knowledge I get from Ashish or Asset Plus, I again give back to them saying that डर के आगे जीत है. I inform them about all those 7 scenarios which Ashish has explained us, and basically they want. See, everybody is kind of in this last 4 5 months, correct? Everybody is going is little bit afraid whether their goal are going to meet or not, their retirement planning is going to meet or not, and that's why as a services means like other than onboarding and their SIP and all those things. Other than that, these are emotional with them. Emotional help is required, empathy is required. Market is going down, so I think other than that, normal operational things are there which I do regularly with them. Anything else, Ashish ji? You want to tell me? Yeah.
नो ग्रेट सुचित भाई, रियली अप्रिशिएट दैट, थैंक यू वेरी मच. देखिए क्या ना सुचित भाई, आप लोग क्लाइंट के पास में ज्यादा रहते हैं, हम तो सिर्फ हमारा हम तो यहाँ से अपना प्लेटफॉर्म पर काम करते हैं, डिस्कशन करते हैं, बट यू आर द पीपल हु आर एक्चुअली गोइंग एंड टॉकिंग टू द क्लाइंट्स. तो आपका जो एक्सपीरियंस है दैट डेफिनेटली इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट एंड रेलेवेंट. और जो आपने बोला है, ये जो पोर्टफोलियो रिव्यू वाला जो चीज है ना, ये एक बहुत बड़ा वेपन है, खास करके उन लोगों के लिए जिनका ऑलरेडी एग्जिस्टिंग इन्वेस्टमेंट पोर्टफोलियो है. तो नॉर्मली व्हाट वी हैव सीन पीपल सेइंग इज कि सर आपका पोर्टफोलियो बहुत अच्छी बात है, और आपका जो एग्जिस्टिंग जिसके साथ भी आपने काम किया, आपने उसने कुछ अच्छा ही किया होगा आपके साथ में, तो आपने म्यूचुअल फंड इन्वेस्टमेंट किया, ये आपने ये सब किया है, हम आप मुझे रिव्यू करने दीजिए पोर्टफोलियो, और यदि लगेगा तो फिर आगे बात करेंगे. सो दिस इज हाउ यू स्टार्ट द रिलेशनशिप. और रिलेशनशिप का स्टार्ट सीओबी से नहीं होता है, रिलेशनशिप का कंटिन्यूएशन है सीओबी, राइट? एक पड़ाव है, ना स्टार्टिंग है रिलेशनशिप की, ना रिलेशनशिप का एंड है, वो सिर्फ एक पड़ाव है जो कि 2 3 स्टेप के बाद में आएगा, राइट?
Yeah,
So
Ashish ji,
that's
one
what
more
I
thing.
wanted to share. And
One more.
Sujit bhai, please
Yeah,
go ahead.
one
Yeah,
more thing I
please.
want to inform everybody. and which because of that my AUM has grown by 2 crore, which is very interesting thing. I think there were many investors who invest using the HDFC bank. They go into HDFC bank and then they invest in mutual fund. They go into ICICI bank, log in, and they invest into mutual fund. Correct. So their RM changes. Correct. So there is nobody. Those are regular plans. Those are not demat plans. So there were many investors with me, and they were investing like that. So I asked them to no change of broker. बोला उनको करने के लिए, because there was no RM who were monitoring, and then they gave me signature, and then it was all transferred to AssetPlus. So within last 2 months, I think 1 crore, 2 crore was transferred on AssetPlus. So that is a great help, and which was hinted by AssetPlus team only. So thank you for that. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. I think this is a great news for us, and actually, it actually underlines everything that we have said so far. I mean, this is a great way to know this. I think we have Akshay who wants to share his experience. Yes, Akshay, you can unmute yourself and please speak.
अभी तो वेबिनार के कारण बातों बातों में 4 लाख रुपए मैंने सीओ भी कर लिया।
वाह
सबसे
सर,
पहले
ये तो बहुत बढ़िया बात है।
अक्षय भाई अपना चैंपियन है यार। अक्षय भाई इज लाइक अ सॉलिड दिस थिंग यार।
नहीं नहीं, और मेरे को एक सवाल ये पूछना था कि जो सर ने अभी बोला, सुजीत सर ने बहुत अच्छा बोला कि बैंक में जो लोगों ने कुछ ओपन कर लिया है तो अभी आरएम चेंज हो जाते हैं। तो मुझे एक चीज ये पूछना है कि फॉर एग्जांपल कोई मैनेजर ने किसी को कोई पॉलिसी दिया म्यूचुअल फंड की, और अभी वो मैनेजर शिफ्ट हो गया कहीं और, तो क्या वो ट्रैक कर सकता है, या मतलब उनके पास कैसा ट्रैकिंग है? अगर मैंने वो ये कर दिया तो मेरे तरफ ट्रांसफर कर दिया, तो उनके पास ट्रैकिंग सिस्टम रहता है क्या कि
नहीं
अरे अपना बिजनेस डाउन हो गया?
नहीं नहीं। ओके सो देखिए इसमें क्या होता है, आई टेल यू क्या होगा। मान लीजिए आपने किसी का 10 लाख रुपए किसी के, लेट से आपने जो भी बैंक का नाम लिया XYZ बैंक है, उसका 10 लाख रुपए ईएम कम हो जाएगा। करेक्ट। तो उनको ये तो देखिए ऑब्वियसली पता चलेगा कि ईएम चला गया है, लेकिन ये कहीं पे नहीं पता चलता है कि वो गया कहाँ पर है। जब तक क्लाइंट नहीं बताएगा तब तक नहीं पता चलेगा।
हम्म।
राइट। हमारे केस में भी यही है। देखिए हमको क्यों पता चल जाएगा, क्योंकि हमारे पास में आपका अकाउंट स्टेटमेंट आ जाएगा। नहीं तो हमको भी डायरेक्टली हमको नहीं पता चलता है। तो ऐसा नहीं कि कैंसर कार भी आके हमको बताते हैं या फिर कोई एमसी वाला हमको आके बताता है। वो तो चूंकि क्लाइंट हमारे पास में आया है तो अपना वो पुराना अकाउंट स्टेटमेंट लेकर आएगा। पुराना अकाउंट स्टेटमेंट में डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर नजर आ जाता है। करेक्ट। सो देर इज नो, यदि यही क्लाइंट अपने एग्जिस्टिंग जो उनके वहां पर उनको बोलेगा देखो मैंने वहां ट्रांसफर कर लिया, तो उनको पता चलेगा, अदरवाइज नहीं पता चलेगा कि कहाँ पे गया। राइट।
आशीष, एक और सवाल एक आया है, आई थिंक अनदर सवाल इन टर्म्स ऑफ द अप्रोच, राइट? इज इट बेटर टू स्विच एंड गेट कमीशन इमीडिएटली इंस्टेड ऑफ सीओबी एंड वेट फॉर 6 months?
देखिए ये दोनों ऑप्शन है करने के। अब एग्जैक्टली कौन सा करना चाहिए ये आप पे और आपके क्लाइंट के कंफर्ट पे डिपेंड करेगा। राइट। इमीडिएटली स्विच करने का फायदा है कि आप पूरा आराम से मैनेज कर सकते हैं, लेकिन उसमें कई बार ये रहता है कि कस्टमर को उसके केस में जो भी उसका गेन होएगा उसमें उसको टैक्स देना पड़ेगा। राइट। बट यदि आप कस्टमर का पोर्टफोलियो रिव्यू में स्विच कर रहे हैं तो एक अलग बात है। और अदरवाइज यदि हम सीओबी करते हैं तो कस्टमर को एक एडवांटेज ये रहता है कि उनका कोई भी टैक्सेशन का उनको लॉस नहीं होगा। टैक्स रिलेटेड कोई भी इनको इंसिडेंस नहीं क्रिएट होगा। हाँ, उस केस में आपको 7 महीने से रेवेन्यू मिलेगा।
ओके। एक और सवाल था कि अबाउट द मंथली एसआईपी। सो आफ्टर ट्रांसफर टू रेगुलर फंड, व्हाट अबाउट इट्स मंथली एसआईपी ट्रांसफर टू अस when they register with us? So
ट्रांसफर टू
how does
रेगुलर फंड फ्रॉम डायरेक्ट और
yeah, yeah,
फ्रॉम ट्रांसफर
direct,
इट्स अ सीओबी।
correct,
राइट।
COB, yes.
ओके आई विल लेट विश्वनाथ टेक दैट क्वेश्चन प्लीज।
Yes, Vishwanath.
Yeah. See, regarding the SIPs, we have to see whether the SIPs are registered physically with the mutual funds. If it is physically registered, once the COB is done, it will be automatically the future SIPs will be routed through AssetPlus broker code. If the SIPs are registered through online channels or exchange or any other online platform, AMC websites, then that SIP needs to be terminated and a fresh SIP has to be registered with AssetPlus.
Okay, I will just repeat it for people that if if the SIP, if you are talking about the SIP, if it is registered directly with Asset Plus, it's okay that the broker will get their commission and everything as per the general thing. But if it's registered outside with AMC or with any other DIY platforms, that particular SIP needs to be terminated and a fresh SIP with Asset Plus or under your brokerage has to be started. Correct, Vishwanath?
I mean, only one small correction. The SIP,
Yes.
the SIP in different brokers, the mode of registration of that SIP.
Okay.
If it is physically registered, that once the COP is done, the new broker will be updated in the SIP, and the forthcoming month will be triggered Asset Plus broker code.
Okay.
Understood? Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if the existing SIP before COB, if it is registered through online channels, that has to be terminated, and the first SIP registration has to be registered from the Asset Plus.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Okay. Another
One
question.
question I have here, just one second.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so Vishwanath, how will let's say I am a partner and I am going to the customer, right? Let's say the customer agrees for COB. Now, how will I get to know that whether in this case I have to stop the SIPs and restart them, or I don't have to, or it will happen automatically as with the COB thing?
As it currently we are facing so many issues on this SIPs registered through online. So while doing the change of broker itself, while scrutinizing the documents itself, we are checking with the AMC whether it is there any SIPs ongoing to that particular folio or scheme, and in the mode of registration of the particular folios SIPs mode of registration. Once if they say it is physically registered, we have no issue. We will process those documents. If it is registered through online channels, we are informing the RMs to inform the partners to terminate the SIPs from the existing online mode of registration.
This is excellent,
The
Vishwanath.
problem is that once the change of broker is also happening, the existing SIPs registered at different channels, since it is not cancelled there, it, there are cases where twice two SIPs are being debited on a particular clients.
Understood. Got it. Got it. Wonderful. Understood. I think this is an excellent piece of information. So just so that, just let me try to summarize let me try to summarize this. तो जिसने भी सवाल पूछा SIPs को लेके, देखिए बॉस क्या है ना, हाँ, जब भी आप हमको COP का रिक्वेस्ट देते हैं तो हम लोग बैकएंड पे पता करते हैं AMC से कि इस केस में SIPs का क्या स्टेटस है। यदि हमको ये पता चलता है कि वो SIP नॉ फिजिकली रजिस्टर्ड है, AMC में रजिस्टर्ड है, तब हम आपसे और तब आपको नहीं बोलेंगे उसको स्टॉप करके नया चालू करने का। लेकिन यदि हमको पता चलता है कि वो लेट्स से किसी और डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म के साथ में रजिस्टर्ड है, कुछ है जहां पे कि केवल कैंसिल करने के केवल COB से नहीं काम चलेगा, वहां पे हम लोग आपको आगे बढ़ के बता देंगे कि इस केस में, इस COB के केस में आपको उनकी एग्जिस्टिंग SIPs को अलग से स्टॉप करा के नया चालू कराना पड़ेगा, right? So this is an additional service which the team is providing to all those partners who are doing so भी। एंड आई एम श्योर ऑलरेडी आपको अभिनय बताया होगा कि ऑलरेडी 400-500 ज्यादा लोग हमारे साथ में ऑलरेडी दो ट्रांजैक्शन, एक से ज्यादा ट्रांजैक्शंस कर चुके हैं COB का। तो हमारा आई एम वेरी हैप्पी टू स्टेट that from a technology and ease of implementation, we have the best, we don't have one of the best, we have the best system to help you in COB। जो भी प्रोसेस ऑनलाइन हो सकता है हमने कर दिया है। सिग्नेचर को वो तो रेगुलेटरी अलाउड नहीं है, जब भी आगे होगा वो भी कर देंगे, बट जो भी ऑनलाइन पॉसिबल है, जितना भी हो सकता है विद इन 2 मिनट्स यू कैन टेक, विद इन 2 मिनट्स यदि आपने पोर्टफोलियो अपलोड किया है तो 1 मिनट के अंदर, 2 मिनट के अंदर आपके पास में पूरा डॉक्यूमेंट रेडी हो जाएगा। चाहे उसमें 10 फोलियोज है, चाहे 50 फोलियोज हो, आपको एक लाइन हाथ से नहीं भरनी है, आप हमको भेजिए। यदि आप जब हमको भेजते हैं तो उसमें भी हम लोग वैल्यूएटेड सर्विसेज हमारी, जैसे कि फॉर एग्जांपल हम लोग चेक कर लेते हैं डॉक्यूमेंट को, सब ठीक तो है, कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है। फिर अभी जैसे आपसे विश्वनाथ ने बताया आपको कि यदि उसमें SIPs में कुछ फिर से रजिस्टर करना है, कोई और प्रॉब्लम्स है, ऑल ऑफ इट वी आर एबल टू टेक केयर ऑफ इट। सो देखिए ये बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड प्रोसेस है, हमने इसको बहुत आसान कर दिया आप लोगों के लिए, बट बैकएंड पे इसमें बहुत एफर्ट लगता है। right? So there is a lot of effort which the tech team, our tech team and the operations team are doing to ensure कि आपका smooth रहे, and that is the reason why we have more than 400 or 500 people who have already done this. Around 300 crores of AUM 300-400 लोगों ने कर चुके हैं. So please utilize this feature facility. हाँ, मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूँ कि कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगी. There are going to be challenges in this, but we are there to support you wherever, whatever we can do, we will do it for you. Right?
Yes, yes. I think that typically marks the end of the session. I think it was a very wonderful session. Thank you, Sujit sir. Thank you, Akshay bhai. To coming on board and make it even more interactive, even more and better in terms of presentation. I think you underlined the points that we were trying to mention. वही वो points का validation हो गया. And again, as I would like to say that the opportunity is immense, guys. I mean, it is clear that people want servicing. I mean, Ashish sir also has highlighted it very well, and it is quite clear that the opportunity is quite big. And as I stated in the start of the session, that I know and I believe that each and every one of you are very good at servicing the client. So I think this is a great opportunity to do a retrospect, do a introspect of how your clients are behaving, where their AUMs are lying, are there any external AUMs which you can leverage, and it's a great way to grow up and scale up your business. And as always, at AssetPlus, we are at your service. We are here to help, and it just takes this feature. It just takes that line. पूछने में क्या जाता है? If you have any problems, just come and ask us, and we are there to help you. I think, and yes, sir, we will give you the recording of the session. The recording of the session will be available on the Channel Plus section in the resources page of your AssetPlus app or dashboard. Okay, that marks the end of the session. Folks, thank you so much for joining, and hope to see you soon with even better, even better objective, with a even better, topic to discuss and scale up your business even more. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.